Good morning. We just picking up some stuff on an auction site here. We're just gonna load it and then have a closer look when we're back home. So here we are back home. We've got a box full of raw material, all sorts of stuff. It's aluminium, steel, plastic. I'll have a closer look. Apparently it's 350 kilos, so. And we got 2 boxes of pipe fittings. And that's a box of some electrical stuff. I don't know exactly what it is. I just took it because it was cheap. So this whole box was a real bargain. It was a $5. You can't really say no. So I had to have it. So let's unload. Hopefully the forklift starts because it's pretty cold today. So we're just warming up the forklift because it's so cold it doesn't start because the engine has very low compression. It starts okay at 10 degrees ish, but if it's any colder it doesn't start anymore, so just use a fan heater and warming up the block a little bit. I'll probably fit a block warmer temporarily because I don't have the time to do an overhaul this year, but it's got to be done. It's at least on one cylinder, it's extremely low and it doesn't start. So we pumping the battery to full charge and also trying to get the manifold a little bit warm, or at least this side of the block, so maybe it starts. Alright, let's have a look at the other stuff. So these are the pipe fittings. They weren't super cheap, but I think it's worth the money what I paid for. Here we got some larger ones. Yeah, we can use that for the heater. We can use that for the heating system. And here we need to have a closer look into that box. There's some meters, maybe they any good. And we got 2 heaters here, which we can use eventually. Well, at least that worked out. It's running now, it's smoking a little bit, but okay now. So, because we're waiting for a pallet of coal as well, so maybe running for a bit. So we got our coal delivered, and now we're going to pull that thing off the trailer here. Just going to pull it back a little bit, and then we'll pick it with forklift. So that's how it works. How you do it. So here we got the 2 heaters. They're good for the workshop. You know, if the diesel generator runs, we can actually use electric heat. Here we got the other box. Kettle lid. But here we have some meters. This is an outer range meter with a flat battery. No, it's not a flat battery, so it may work. This looks like something better. Isotech. Battery is flat. They go into the lab. Check it. That's a crimper. Good. Rubbish. Yeah, but the boxes are nice. So the 2 meters are good. We got some fancy plugs, bit of insulation tape, more tape, a plug, more insulation tape, and a few extension leads. these fancy things, which are not the most exciting ones. A light switch, a timer, yeah, that's it, and another extension lead. Not too bad for the money. Okay, let's have a look into this one. So here in the other box, got some aluminium. More. Oh, this is great. This is all aluminium. Look at that, a hand wheel, blank. Yeah, it's all aluminium. This is a great shot, honestly. And brass. Look at that piece of brass. Great. More brass. As Alan said, I have not bought some brass for a long time, so I don't know what it's worth. That's what he told me. Yeah, good one. Let's take it out. Oh, there's some more brass down here. Look at that, another brass piece. Okay, let's take the box out and have a look at the next one. This is just plastic, I think. Yeah, that's all plastic, looks like nylon. Plastic. Can't have enough plastic. Okay, let's take this one out as well and look further. So here we got some more plastic, and that looks like, yeah, that's brand new plastic. That looks like that's peak or acetal. 3 of them. This is great. That's all steel and stainless. This is a great box here. Yeah, I like it. That looks like that's brass. Hollow. Holy cow. Huh? I know it's more than 20 quid. More plastic. Alright, let's sort out the plastic and the steel and the stainless. Put it on the shelf. I like it. And the whole lot was a £5. I wonder why no one was bidding on it. But this is a bargain, definitely. Alright, that's it so far. We'll check the meters later on and look through the fittings. I just saw some which I actually can use for my compressor because I have no air filters on the compressor, but I got some now. So, forklift did well, the code is here. Groupie just called me, the Mitzi has a problem, engine service light is on and it's in limp mode, so that's probably coming next. Alright. Well, it looked like steel in the shadow here, but it's brass. That's probably 80 millimeters of brass. Well, this is probably 10 times more than I paid for. Alright, this was probably another bargain of the century. I have another video coming where we did another bargain. Nice machine, not big, but something interesting. Will be coming soon. Just going through this plumbing stuff here. So this is all 3/4, ½ inch. There's more. That's all 1 inch, half full. And this is 3/8 and a quarter left. These are some big ones. Yeah. Worth the money. Wasn't super cheap, but certainly a lot less than you pay. And they are good quality, the GF fittings, most of them. And they are not the cheapest ones. Just had a closer look at that meter. It says no volt, and it's marked out. I'm on DC volts, and we're measuring 25.6 volts, and this is the calibrated meter here. So that's 24. So the volts are out. Let's see, go up higher. That's 40, 40.6, 39. So we're about a volt high. May need a calibration. The ohm works, the beeper works, the out test works. You can check AC, but well, we'll take it apart and see if we can calibrate it. Otherwise, well, it's got nice long leads on it, and good quality leads actually. So anyway, let's check the other one. Okay, the batteries have seen better days. Definitely. So the battery holder might have an issue. I don't know if I have one of these, but we'll find out. It's a bit filthy as well, so it's a clean. Let me get those batteries out and then we'll see. Okay, it looks better than expected. Still a bit of residue. We'll soak it in vinegar for a while and put new batteries in, and then we'll see. I don't know if it's visible, but it bubbles. So the vinegar is actually eating that shit away. You can see the bubbles down here. So all the green dead is coming out. Give that another 15 minutes or 20 minutes and then it should be good. Just for curiosity, I was checking what that nylon sheet is. So that's the one in the cardboard. It's 98 pounds including VAT. So, and that's from RS because there was a label on it. That's the reason why I know it. That's quite expensive. Alright, and then we have two of these, which are very handy. No plugs, but that doesn't matter. Because you can get your gear a bit closer to the wall, especially on the shelf here. And this is actually a Molex crimper. So proper quality as well, no rubbish. Let's wait for the vinegar. So, as good as new. Look at that. All the filth is gone. Give it a bit of clean because give it a bit of a clean. I still need a bit more clean because it was a bit filthy. So let's put some batteries in and see what it does. Well, it shows something. Sorry for the glare. There's not much I can do. It shows something. So let's see. Before we put it back together, use the leads from the other one and check the readings. Well, that looks promising. 39.4. 39.4. Let's turn it down a little bit. That's 8.38, 8.36, 8.38. That's alright. It's just a multimeter. 1.4, 1.398. Okay. 1.399. Okay. That's pretty good. Let's check the resistance and everything, because most likely these things are getting burned away. That's shorted ohms. That's DC amps, 0.48. That should be about 1. Yeah, looks good. That's working. Okay, happy with that, because that's usually the ones which are shot. Careful, that's about 200 something milliamps. It's gonna be here. Yeah, 230 milliamps. That's about right. It's only a 400 milliamp range, so okay, happy with that. Seems to work. Another one for the shop. Alright, let's put it back together and we have a meter. So here we have it. Clean off the filth a little bit, it was greasy and sticky, but it's not a super exciting one. It's Isotech, that's some Chinese thing I believe, but yeah, okay. Okay, I'm on the magnifying glass, hopefully it's visible. If you look at that, it looks a bit blackish. So let's clean that off and see what we find here. That is a resistor, so that's probably the resistor for the voltage range. But there is some adjustment here, so you can do something. Here there are two pots, so we can do something. Okay, let's clean it. I don't know what it is actually. It looks like, it doesn't look like a fuse. I don't know what it is. I think the resistor, let's check what the resistor value is. And we'll see. Three battery cables come in here. It's common plus minus, okay. Alright, let's clean it and see what we find. We cleaned it a bit, and this resistor adjusts the voltage. We've got 32 volts here. You got 32 volts here. Let's turn that down a little bit. 9.77, 9.8. Yeah, well, it's got a little bit of a linearity problem. I think we call it good at 12 volts, which we normally check. I think I'll throw it in the car also. You got 12.11. So that's not too bad. And this is 5.17, 5.18, and we got 5.2. I think that's enough linearity. I'm happy with that. Put it back together, and we got a meter. Okay, here we go. It's working. Clean the felt off a little bit in that green wash. I think the faulty component, come on. I think the faulty component was the rectifier for the AC range. That's what it looks like. I don't have low voltage AC. I don't want to try it on higher voltage AC. Anyway, we're not going to use it for that. I'll throw it in the car as a emergency meter, because I usually carry a meter, but if battery is flat or the meter is dead, just have another one in the toolbox. And the stuff I usually work is low voltage DC anyway, so we'll keep it. We can't have enough meters. Alright, so we got 2 working meters ish, and I think that's it for today. Not much more to say. This one will come soon. Just another job which came in very cheaply. Okay, and there is another interesting device coming probably next week. We have to look at it. It's faulty. Alright, thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing. Until next time.